Mm-hmm. All right. Yes. Cheftorious, episode 20, coming at you live. Apologize for a couple of weeks. We've been in delay, just on pause for a moment. But, we were just taking a little break. We record all our episodes live. We don't do nothing film or recorded. We keep it all 100 and it's 1,000% real, live. And today I got a special treat for y'all. I appreciate y'all taking a moment out y'all busy day. Lovely Wednesday, hump day, right in the middle of the week. So I appreciate y'all taking a moment. Shut up, Connor. Connor, you need to stop. What's up, Connor? That's my guy right there, man. That's my right hand here at the Clarita Pound out here in Northern California. So everyone say hi to my man Connor. Y'all might have seen a couple of lives that I posted. Connor and I playing some music. My man was hitting that guitar up, lovely. What up, Chef? What's happening, yo? Appreciate you stopping by, my man. There goes my man, Cheftorious alumni, the homeboy, Chef Quan. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, Chef, to stop by. But once again, Cheftorious episode 20. Very, very momentarily, I'm going to have my man from Instagram, Grill Master. Fabulous, my homeboy, Fabulous on the grill. Pun versus Food is his Instagram account, Grill Master Anthony. Hold on a moment, he'll be joining us momentarily. But anyways, once again, happy hump day, y'all. I appreciate y'all taking time to check out what we're doing today on Cheftorious. Yeah, baby. So, in a moment, I got my man, Grill Master Anthony coming through. And here we go.
What's up, man?
Here we go. Hey, what's happening, my man?
What's up, man?
Good to see you. Hey, it's the Beard Committee official. We in here, the Beard Committee, my man. How you doing today, brother? I apologize. My Wi-Fi is a little funky at the moment, but we got you back. We're back on. I
I'm trying to get
apologize.
my headphones going and it's not working, so that's cool.
All right, you still got audio? You can hear me good?
I can hear you all right. Can you hear me okay?
I got you, man. We on, baby. We on.
All right, cool, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
no worries,
appreciate
man.
you. I know you're a busy man out there. You got a lot of stuff to talk about. You got a lot going on in your world, Pun versus Food. So I appreciate you having a moment to talk to me today.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you having me, bro. I really
Let,
do.
let, let's start off by you introduce yourself to the viewers and let everybody know who you are, where you're from, and what you do, my man.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, my name's Anthony. That's my real name. I live here in Dixon, California. So
All right.
NorCal out here representing, and
Hey.
doing my thing out here, and grown up in this town my whole life. Just started a new career, all that fun stuff. So that's been really, really nice for me. So I've been enjoying that. So yeah, man, started barbecuing about 4 years ago. It's kind of turned into my passion and now my job. So that's been pretty nice. So yeah, that's kind of been my hobby now turned into my profession. So I'm pretty stoked on it, man.
Listen, I'm glad you brought that up, that it changed your career because out of many of your thousands of fans, I know I've been around a few years and I've watched you grow into this awesome grill man. And I'm like, damn, like dude is doing his thing. And like now, like you said, you even switched the careers up. You went from a full-time gig to now doing what you love full-time and you're getting that money for it.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, no, you followed me for a long time, man. So it's cool that we actually get to interact face to face for once. So that's really cool, man.
And also just to let everyone know and all our previous Cheftorious viewers, you're the first grill master on Cheftorious, so I'm anxious to get it started about this grilling stuff. You got facts.
Oh, my man, my man. All right, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. Let's go.
So you just told us a little bit on your history. I'd like to start off with tell us about your social media journey, how it all began, and then all your steps, any ups and downs you want to touch up until now.
Okay. Yeah, man. So I started my social media page probably about 4.5 ish years ago. Was coming from a dark time in my life. My sister had passed away a couple years prior, and I had a
Sorry.
cousin that actually committed suicide as well a year later. So kind of lost in the dark, not really knowing where I was going, not really having hobbies, not really just kind of doing life and working. And, I had children at that point, and that was positive, but just looking for something more. And so started my social media page, Fun vs. Food, kind of to take I really wanted to be Guy Fieri is what I really wanted to be. I really wanted to be traveling around, like
Who
going
doesn't
eating
want to be that
everywhere.
guy, man? He's awesome, living a dream, bro.
Hey, he gets to go everywhere and eat food, like bomb food that everyone gets to make for him, and he gets to like just talk about it. Like I'm like, okay, I can do that.
For
So
real.
I've always been that way. I've always been a foodie, man. I've always loved food ever since I was a kid. Like I'm always a fat boy growing up, so food's always been my thing, man. And so I just said, okay, I'm just gonna start diving in this a little bit, and then probably about 3 months into it, my brother had gifted me his old Traeger. And so from there, I just kind of started cooking on it, not really knowing what I was doing, just trying to, you know, just get better at it. At that point, I only cooked on a gas grill. Every now and then, I cook some burgers or maybe a tri-tip or something like that. Nothing crazy, But so
You were getting your feel on. You were trying to see where you could take it, huh?
yeah, I was just like, okay, I got this new tool. Let me see how it works. Let me see. Like, I started following people, and I started posting about it, and then all of a sudden, it just like took off, and the community is just like unreal. And so it helped. It really helped me pull me from a bad place in my life with my sister passing, my cousin passing, and all that stuff, and gave me a good passion, man. And I mean, I love to eat, and I mean, we all got to eat too. So what's better
Right.
than making some bomb food by yourself, in your own backyard that your family can enjoy and that I enjoy, and it challenged me to get to do a lot of things that I never thought I'd even be able to do.
Exactly, exactly. And I love that how you're showing everyone and giving us a prime example and also a different example on how food can comfort you. And some of us eat it, some of us eat it. And what you did was you found a passion in creating for creating some awesome flavors and doing your grill master thing and finding that love. So kudos to that. And thank you for sharing the hard times and how it brought you alive, created that social media. I want to touch base on how you said your brother gifted you the Traeger, because I
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
talk to you about the Traeger life and how that all started. So it started with your brother gifting you a Traeger, and what kept you going with that brand to help build your passion for the grill.
So yeah, so he had like an old tailgater that it was at that point it's probably about 8 years old, and then he ended up winning one in a raffle that I don't even remember where he got it from. He won a new one. He's like, hey man, I got a new one. You want my old one? Then you can just like whatever, play with it or do whatever. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And
Yeah.
so from there, I just kind of started cooking and then just started posting about it. And then that really, what I really enjoyed about it was that I could do all sorts of cool stuff with it. I'm like, wow,
Okay.
I could bake cookies on this thing. Like that's crazy, right?
It's more than just grilling. It's more than just barbecue. You finding out you can do lots more with it. So I'm sure that just piqued the creativity juices.
100%, man. And it was just, and it was so easy. Like that's one thing, especially now, kind of doing what I'm doing now. It's you try to convey how easy it is to cook on a Traeger, and man, you just get this incredible food from it, and it's so easy. And so that's the beauty of it. And so, especially from someone who had no background in grilling whatsoever or barbecuing or anything, it was just really easy to say, okay, oh man, I could cook a brisket and I don't have to like feed a fire and all that stuff. Like that's pretty cool. Like. And I mean, I've told people this even in recent history, like if I didn't own a Traeger, I wouldn't cook as much. Like I'm not going to do certain things. I just don't have time. So,
Right.
to be able to flip a switch, get a wood fire going and be able to cook what I want to cook, in a matter of minutes, like that's awesome. And so that was a big part of what took off for me, was that I was able to do those kind of things with it. And so able to be experimental, and somehow it still turns out really good, even if you do a shitty job on it, you know? So somehow or another, it's still amazing. So it's like, okay, well, you know, it gives you a little bit of leeway, especially for somebody who didn't know how to cook. And then
Right.
just kind of going forward, you just progressively get better. And it's just time and practice and all that fun stuff, you know?
Right. So that's awesome how you're letting us know through your journey how awesome and instrumental the Traeger grill was in your growth as a grill man. And
Yeah.
to find out it helps make your whole cooking process easy. Oh man, I want to start now. I want to dibble and dab in grilling. You know, growing up, it was always my pops doing it, and then when I started cooking seriously, I never got into the grill. It was just always saute, flat top. I mean, I might use a grill in the kitchen, but nothing on a Traeger type of level. And I find that very interesting. And being that you're telling me your story and it helped make the whole process easy, you got me sold, brother. Jeez, you got me sold.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So
I would
yeah,
like to
it helped to
know.
make it nice and easy, man. So that was definitely some for somebody who didn't know what they were doing. It really helped to be able to produce good quality food and make it easy in that way. You know?
Right. And I mean, for also, it's wonderful to have you on my platform here and on my show because Traeger is such a big name. And I want to dabble and talk about how you're an ambassador for Traeger now, if you can talk about it. Um,
Yeah.
I really appreciate that because I know how busy you are. I see Traeger all over Instagram, just everywhere. So I can imagine how busy you are. Please, can you inform people how what's the life like for a Traeger ambassador?
Well, so I mean, I'm not like a social media ambassador for them. I'm a brand ambassador where I physically go to Costco's and sell grills at Costco. And so
Oh, okay.
that's what I'm doing now. So that's really really cool, being able to literally put Traegers into people's hands that have never even cooked on one before. They didn't even know what they were a lot of times.
Right.
So that's really cool to be able to share that experience, to be able to say, you know, I came from somewhere that I didn't know how to cook. And now I got six of them. Like I'm crazy. I'm a crazy person, you know, and just to be able to convey that and just try to convey my passion through what we do. It's really rewarding, man. I mean, the last show was my very first one I had out, and the very first person that I sold the grill to, they came back like 3 times that week, not specifically to see me, but every time that I saw them, I'm like, hey, did you use that thing again? They're like, I cooked on that thing 3 times this week, and it's like the best food I've ever had in my life, you know? And so I'm like, well, that's the beauty of it, you know? That's
Yo,
why,
that definitely, man.
yeah. And
Listen,
that
I
was,
think I'm almost sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
no, you're good. It's just, that's kind of the rewarding part for me, to be able to spread that love. That the barbecue community was a big part of my help with it too. And
Yeah.
so the Traeger is one thing, but the community is something else too. But as a brand ambassador now, it's really a part about creating those memories based on food. You know, we all have those memories based on food, whether it be the holidays, whether it be 4th of July, whatever day it is. Like there's food, you know, it's all involved, and we're all cooking at home. We're all doing these things, you know, and so to be able to kind of convey that to people and show them how awesome it is and how what it does for community, and then guess what? You get to say, hey man, I cooked this and it was awesome, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Enjoy.
You're
You and the
welcome.
family. Yeah, man. Yo, I
Absolutely,
gotta hit that
man.
fire button for sharing the love through food, for real. Listen, Grill Master Anthony, you got it. You right on point. And that's one thing I love to promote with the other chefs and bakers and candy makers that come on, is that we all share that one thing in common. Even though we do different things, that's what I made Cheftorious for, is that we all have a common love for servicing others. And the best thing you can do for another human is feed them.
Yep.
You know, that's the best way you can share love with another human is to feed them, give them some nutrition and fill that belly. That's the best way to spread love. And oh man, I love that you said that and having your
Absolutely.
perspective from the barbecue world because for those I see a lot of your fans and friends are here and I appreciate that. That's wonderful. And I go to speak to what I was about to talk about the barbecue community online is such a supportive community. I see
It
you
is, man.
guys I follow a few barbecue accounts as well as yours. Booyah's barbecue. I follow my man over there. He doing big things. And
That's my boy, man.
yeah, man. And you
I
guys
grew up. I
every
grew up with
time.
that guy. I grew up with that guy in my town,
Oh,
man.
for
So that's my
real? For
boy.
real?
Yep,
Hey,
yep,
holler
yep.
at him for me. I sent him a message. I want to try to talk to him too, cause listen, he's very entertaining and very exciting. And I would like to, pick his brain a little bit too as well. Holler at your boy
Absolutely,
for me, man.
absolutely,
But
absolutely.
I love the way you guys support each other. Me traditionally starting off as a baker and a pastry chef in our community, it's like that as well. We big up each other every time someone's doing something. We're there. We're showing up because when he do his lives and I go pop and I got time and I pop in on his live, I see your name there too. I see you saying something. I'm like, oh, this, and I see so many others, and I'm like, man, that's a lot of love in this community.
Yeah,
So I'm glad you touched that because all us, even in the different avenues of food, we share that love. And
yeah,
I think it's cool that we, even though we're from different parts of this world, we can communicate. Food communicate. I'm trying to make that a thing.
yeah.
Food
Blue
communication.
Moon Kid, I like it, man. I
Yeah,
like it.
yeah. We're trying to make
Yeah,
that
I
a
like
thing.
it. Well,
Hey,
that's the
can you
beauty
tell
of
us
the coon.
because I really want to know. I've been wondering for the last couple of years.
Okay.
And I hope I'm right on what I assume. So how did you get the name Pun versus Food?
Well, so I got a homie when I was like 14 years old that I was like this short, fat, like Hispanic rapper kid, right? Like I straight up had some Snoop Dogg apparel. I was rocking some lugs, you know, and some Slim Shady apparel, some Vocal apparel, and he
Oh,
just like,
that you're talking about the wonderful early 2000 times around those times, like 2004 and five around this. That okay,
yep, yeah, that was probably like 2002, and
2002.
yeah, yeah. So I was a freshman in high school, and I was like the short, fat Hispanic rapper kid, you know. And my homie's just like, man, you're just like Big Pun, man. And so ever since then, that's literally what it's been. There's people that haven't even known my name before, my actual name. So all my homies call me Pun. Like everyone calls me Pun. So
It's
that's
all
like
fun.
that should be my legal name. But you know, absolutely. So that's where it all
I
came
love
from.
it. I love it. I hope it was I was hoping it was going to be a rapper Big Pun story too. I really
Yep,
was. I was hoping for that, yo. Um,
yep, yep. Absolutely.
Hey, so I see a lot with when you're posting, sometimes in your private moments, because you post some of your family moments, and just other times when you're just not cooking. You have a deep passion for the San Francisco 49ers?
Oh yeah, it runs pretty deep, man. It runs pretty deep. Yeah, I've been a fan since I can remember being a 49ers fan, man. So these last couple of years have been fun because, you know, when I was growing up, it was like Steve Young and Jerry Rice. Like
Yeah,
that was, you know, they were the cream of the crop, you know, when it came to
top,
NFL football.
top.
Then once I got into high school, man, they sucked. And they were bad for a long time, man. You know, and then Jim Harbaugh showed up, and then it was like, you know, here we go, we're back to where we should be. And so, and even now with how they're running now, it's like it's so much fun when the 49ers are good.
Yeah,
It's just so much fun, and just being able to football is like probably my first love. Like if there was a quote unquote first love, it was 49er football.
okay,
Definitely.
okay.
So that's definitely been like I bleed red and gold, man. Definitely bleed red and gold. So I love it, man. I definitely do.
No,
Are you
I
a
feel
Dodgers
you
fan
on
too or
that,
no?
man. I feel you on that. I got a deep family history with the 49ers as well. I mean, when I first started watching football and learning the sport and starting to love the game, God rest my uncle's soul, my Uncle Marvin, big 49ers fan. You know, he was a big linebacker playing football and running back in high school and all that stuff. And so he taught me about the game, and I became a big 49er fan.
Well,
Then what killed me, what did it for me, was when Jerry Rice left. I think that was a little bit after the Steve Young thing, and then Jerry
yeah.
had his final run there, and I was like, I don't care. I'm jumping ship before we suck. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I'm jumping ship, and and don't hate me for this. I'm originally from Springfield, Massachusetts. So I jumped back to my Patriots after the Jerry Rice and Steve Young left, and it was a wrap. I jumped back to my Patriots. So
I see how it is, man. You got to jump on that Tom Brady train. I see how it is.
No, man, for real. Like, no lie.
I see it's something.
I got a Steve Grogan signed autograph card, okay? I take it back to Andre Tippett and all that stuff. I'm a true Patriot, man. I'm a true Patriot at heart. But I am a Brady lover. Oh, my bad. I didn't turn on Do Not Disturb. I am a Brady lover, though. I am a Brady lover, and I can't lie. I moved to Florida in 2006, and so I was still cheering for my Patriots. And then when Brady left and went to Tampa, I'm like, oh, Brady's right in my backyard again. Yeah, I got my Tampa gear in there. I cheer for Tampa, and I do. I can't lie. I do.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it, man. I mean, Brady's a Bay Area kid, man. He's pretty hard to hate at this point.
Now, that's another thing. How do you feel about the fact that the 49ers passed up on him twice?
Well, I mean, so initially I was okay with it initially because I thought Jimmy G was going to be our quarterback for like the next 10 years.
I get it.
You know, and so, I mean, I'm still okay with it because I feel like it's been a futures plan. Like, it's always been a futures plan. Even though, like, we probably would have 2 rings if Tom Brady was quarterback for our team right now. So there's that. But yeah. I think he would have loved to have come home. I'll tell you that.
He would have. I got the feeling that because he was the first team. He was the first to reach out to the 49ers. That was the first team, and I really felt that he wanted to go back home and win at home. I thought it would have been a beautiful thing for San Francisco's organization, for the culture, for the city. It would have been a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
But sorry, we got one in Tampa, so sorry. Sucks to be y'all right now. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right, man. We're I have a feeling that we got a guy that's about to be something pretty special. So
he is. He really is. He really is. I'm upset about the Debo thing.
Yep.
Not feeling that, but you guys are headed in the right direction.
Yeah. I mean, Debo's a hell of a player, man. He's definitely he's probably one of the top 5 players in the league at this point. If you don't take into consider his position, you know, but just as a football player, the man is a beast. Yeah. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of how everything went down, but you know, it's business, and you know, they try to do what they think is best for them. And I mean, what more can you say? But I think he's still going to be there. I think in the end, like he showed up yesterday for training camp. So
okay, that's a good sign. Then that's a good sign.
I do think they're about to pay some people. So I think it was just it's how they operate. They don't give people extensions right after the season. Like, if you look at their history, they've done it all before training camp. So training camp's about to start. I feel like there's a couple people about to make some money right now. So
yeah, things are going to work out. Things will work out.
I think so. And man, if Trey Lance is what we hope he's going to be, man, that offense is going to be pretty incredible.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to get a jersey. I'm going to get a Lance one. I like. He's impressed me that much. I want a jersey. I'm a fan of his. And yeah, I'm a fan of his. He's showing a lot of. He's showing promise. And I think this upcoming year, he's got a lot of pressure on him, but I think he's gonna do some things. I see like maybe like a I see maybe 10 wins. I see 10.
I can
Yeah,
see it.
I see 10 with him.
Yeah,
Um,
I can see it. I think that they'll be able to run the ball. They'll be able to do the things to protect him, and then he'll be able to make some big plays that they haven't been able to have. And
yeah,
I think that's going to be something.
yeah, yeah. Now listen, you got now. We talked about that football, and it got me thinking. And I'm hungry now. Got because now I want. I'm hungry. I want a big boy plate. I'm thinking about one of my favorite things that I've seen you do after all these few years. One of my
Okay.
favorite things I've seen you do was that pastrami baby back ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those were special. Those look like something special. The photo you posted, the video you posted where you bit into it, the thing looked so juicy and tender. Oh my God. Can you please talk to us right now? Put that grill porn in our ear and just tease us about how you made that.
All right. So I can't take all the credit from it because I had a buddy that they brine their corned beefs for St. Patrick's Day. Well,
Ah,
a part of that is when they're done brining corned beef, they brine baby back ribs, and that's something that they do. And so they've never done it the way that I've done it, but they always just like boil it and just like do that. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna smoke this, and I'm gonna put like a pastrami rub on here, like a Creative Mountain pastrami rub. Nothing crazy. I don't even remember all the ingredients at this point, but just made my own rub with it and just smoked it on my grill, man, and like didn't wrap, didn't sauce, and anything. And man, what you got was this like brined, juicy pork that like it's the same exact like flavor that you would have in a corned beef, but with pork, and
oh,
it's super juicy. And then you get that bite with that black pepper, that crushed black pepper on it. Man, it was something pretty awesome, man. I've never experienced that before. I don't think a lot of people have done that before.
yeah.
And man, I was really happy with how that came out. That was so
Dude,
good.
dude, let me tell you, I remember when I seen that, I was like, wait, what? And so I'm looking at the post about it, and I'm like, to be honest, I didn't even read all that part where you talked about it came on a St. Patrick's Day thing and it was holiday and all that. I was just like, wow, like he did this with this rub and wait a minute, it's juicy, super juicy. What? Oh, I was like, oh, I'm like, okay, yeah, this guy right here, he know what he doing. He on that level. Never heard of pastrami baby back ribs. I was caught way off guard, and I was loving it. Thank you for
Yeah, no,
sharing it.
it's definitely if you've never done it, you have to try it because it was so incredibly like these things were brined for like 2 weeks. And so
What?
2 week brine, pulled out just my homemade pastrami rub, and then like 250 smoke on the Traeger man, and it was just like I don't even know. I can't. It's so hard to describe how it tasted because
Yeah.
I've never had pork taste like that before. And so to be able to get that nice crust with the black pepper and the salt and the brown sugar and all that, dude, like, oh my God, it was so good. So good.
Yo, listen.
That's probably one of the 5 best things I've ever made, like for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dope. Yo, I'm glad I was on your wave with that then. I'm glad I was on your wave. And I swear to goodness, I can't wait to go back home and visit Florida. Come tell my pops to check you out. And I want him to make me some pastrami baby back ribs for real. I'm gonna tell my pops to look it up. Straight up, my man.
I
Yo, but
love it, man.
you started talking a little bit about the smoking. Can you tell us like which do you prefer for your personal reasons? Tell us why and which one you prefer, please. Smoking
For
over
for
grilling.
uh, for smoking or grilling, or what flavor, or which one?
Yeah, smoking or grilling.
I mean, it just varies, you know. It just kind of varies what I'm trying to cook, and I mean, it's fun to cook brisket, man. Like, it's fun to cook pork belly, you know. But I love cooking hot and fast, boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
something like that is like it's super easy. You just turn it to like 400 degrees, and I don't know, like it's just super juicy, and I don't know. It's so it kind of just varies. Like if I cook a steak, I reverse sear it, you know. So it's what I got time for at some point too.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna twist my arm, I'd probably rather prefer smoking shit. So
Okay.
like pork belly burn ends, like I love cooking pork belly burn ends, man.
I know you do, and you're freaking fantastic at it, man. I'm licking my phone when I be watching you do your videos on the what the caramelization is. Woo! I'm like, oh, I'm like, I know what he got going on, man. Stop playing. And see, the beautiful thing is, I've been following you since I started my account years ago in Florida, and I'm in Cali now, baby. I'm gonna have to make my way in your direction at one point.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna have to make that direction to you. I gotta try one of your thousands of awesome treats that you do on the Traeger.
Hey, I want to see you, man. I want to get. I want to. Are you in NorCal or SoCal?
Yeah, I'm in North Cal, man. I'm in Sierra County, over by Truckee,
Oh, man.
Norton. From Google Maps, I'm an hour from Sacramento. That's
Okay.
what.
So you're about an hour and a half away from me. So you're not that far away.
Boom, boom,
You know.
brother. We gonna make a plan. We gonna make a plan, and then we gonna smash Instagram with a collaboration that they ain't ready for.
Let's do it, man.
Because I'm
I
gonna
agree.
figure something out. You inspire me to I want to work with some of the desserts that I do on a grill and try to do a grill kind of format and master something very elegant dessert wise, but on the grill.
Oh, dude. So every time, especially recently, I've kind of been, doing my thing as a brand ambassador now. I say the best part about a Traeger is have you heard of the American Royal before?
No.
So it's a Super Bowl of barbecue essentially.
Okay.
They do this in Kansas City every year, and the team that's won it like the last 4 years, I want to say, is Diva Q, Danielle Bennett. She's a Traeger pro, and she cooks on a Traeger. And the reason is Traeger makes the best baked goods, man. So,
Word.
yes, sir. So you're talking about baking, like that's probably secretly probably the best thing that a Traeger does, because the way it works like a convection oven, it makes like the juiciest cake you've ever had in your life, dude. It's unbelievable.
Don't tell me I can get a nice sponge that's gonna bounce like a waterbed for me, bro. Don't tell me that, man. Oh,
Yep. And it doesn't even make sense
bro.
because you think it's like wood fire, like it's going to dry it out, but it doesn't. Like the way the
Yeah.
convection works, and you create this like flavor that it's so hard to describe otherwise, but you only get that on a pellet grill or a Traeger in this case. Like it's pretty incredible, man. It really is. Like cookies, man, like cookies. Oh
Word.
yeah.
Oh, say less. Listen, I'm about to look into investing in a Traeger for real. No doubt, no doubt. Hey, we got. I want to get some of our viewers who've been commenting because I was so into our conversation. I missed some of our viewers.
Hey, Barbecue Steve, you quit it with that, man. Don't quit it.
You seen that, right? You seen
I
that?
seen it. I seen it.
Hey, and I think homeboy, I think Booyah's ears was burning. We talked about him. He popped up. He popped up on my screen too. So just
Yeah,
shout
yeah.
out to Booyah's Barbecue for checking in with us, man. I appreciate you checking in, homie.
Hell yeah, my man Booyah. He's
Yeah, he
cooking
said,
on a Traeger sometimes too, man, so I love it.
"Oh, Pazuki Mang. What's the Pazuki Mang? Cast iron Pazuki Mang?
Oh, man. You ever had a Pizookie at BJ's?
Nah.
Oh, my goodness, man. So you just take a cast iron. If you want to make it super easy, you just go get like the roll of Pillsbury cookie dough,
Uh
and
huh.
you just put it in a cast iron. You cook the whole thing. and then scoop of ice cream on top when you're done.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. I call it something else. I call it something else. I learned about it, and we call it something else. So, but now I know
Okay.
Pazuki. Okay, a Pazuki. That's what we're talking. Okay, I got
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
bro. Thanks for
yeah,
filling me
yeah.
in on that.
That's man. It's something about the way that with the flavor of the grill, with the wood, there's some like you can't recreate it. It's incredible, man. It tastes really good.
Yo,
Yeah.
listen, man, pun, you selling me, bro. You listen. They got the right man as brand ambassador, man. They got the right man, bro. They do.
Hey, even like an apple crisp, right? Like we did a frozen apple crisp. Super, we just threw it on there. It was the best apple crisp I ever had in my entire life.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know, how to describe it. It's just like some wood flavor, like grill flavor. Like, I don't know, man. It's pretty incredible. With a scoop of the vanilla ice cream though, that's like where it's at.
And that kills it right there, right there. It's a wrap. Over.
Yep.
Man,
Over.
so because I'm thinking right now that thing must just make the bomb peach cobbler and a nice 12-inch cast iron and throw that thing up in there and that peach cobbler come out with that nice little smoky grill flavor on that thing.
Oh man. You already know. I mean, I made cinnamon rolls on there. Like,
Yeah, and see, I'm a cinnamon roll guy. I'm a cinnamon roll master. I love the cinnamon roll. So yeah, you got me on the Pazuki thing too, man. I'm definitely thinking about that because I make the cinnamon roll ice cream, bro.
oh man.
Yeah, bro. That's something you gotta check out, man. I got a reel. I got a reel about cinnamon roll ice cream with the homemade caramel drizzle. Forget about it, baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, I need to find out
forget
about that, man.
So, yo, tell us about. I would like to know so far through your experience as a brand ambassador through Traeger. Can you talk about a difficult situation dealing with a customer to where, as far as difficult, I mean, difficult in the process of selling Traeger.
Well, I mean, there's definitely some cases where there's some people that they've tried to come out with different grill. A lot of charcoal people they got kind of their nose up in the air about it, and it's like, hey, man, we're all on the same team, and in the end, you like flavor, we like flavor. You like charcoal, but guess what? We got hickory, cherry, apple, oak, mesquite. We got all kinds of different flavors, and
Yeah.
that's, hey, each to their own, and in the end, we just try to make people's life easy. Like
Okay.
I would rather be watching my Niners game while my ribs are cooking than tending to a damn fire. Like, right?
Right. Babysitting the whole time when you can be cooking and enjoying life still.
Yeah, which in the end there is nothing wrong with that. Like if that's what you prefer to do, like props to you. And I mean I've done it, like I've cooked on charcoal before and not a tremendous amount, but definitely wanted to try and kind of get better skills doing that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's a great way to cook. Like people have done that for a long time, and you produce great flavor and you produce great product. But the beauty of a Traeger is it just makes it really easy. So
Right.
that's the beauty of it, and it produces some of the best barbecue you can actually produce by yourself, and it's
Okay.
easy. So I mean, not necessarily anything like challenging about it, but trying to get people that kind of have their nose up about Traegers that
Uh,
there's a stigma about Traeger. Like Traeger's a big bad empire. Like they're
yeah.
the empire and everyone is out against Traeger. But
Yeah.
the bottom line is they're the evil empire because they're that good. Like that's why they're the evil empire. And so
Exactly.
quote unquote evil empire, but they're I mean, I everything I've experienced working for them, there are everything's A class or it's A1, man. Like everything's it's a great community, it's a great vibe. Like everything's great. The way that they treat their employees is fantastic. Like I can't say a bad thing about them. So like it's just I can't. The CEO is fantastic. Like, everyone's great people.
Okay, so the CEO of Traeger, he's a hands-on CEO. He's not absent.
Very hands-on. Very hands-on.
Okay, because I see a lot of stuff about that online as well. When I see other brand ambassadors talking about their experiences, I'm like, okay, it seems as though it doesn't have I don't care. I say what I want on my show. I don't. It is no money behind my stuff. They can sue me all they want. I don't care. I call it the Disney effect, to where everybody's robotic.
Mm.
You know, everyone's saying the same thing. You can tell there's nothing genuine behind what they're saying.
Right.
When I watch other videos of brand ambassadors or even just Traeger users talking about Traeger, I never feel like you're trying to sell me something. I feel like, and at the end of the day, if you are selling me something, you're selling me convenience. That's what it seems like.
Right. Yeah. So in the end, my experience, I went to headquarters like a month ago, and everybody that I encountered there at headquarters absolutely loved the brand. And it was nothing to do with pushing a company line. It was, we love this brand, we believe in this brand, and we believe what it represents, what our company stands for, and it's such a great community. Like, you know, they call it the cool, or the some people call it a cult, man, the Traeger cult, but it's just, it's hard when you start drinking that Kool-Aid, man. Like, it's such a great place to be. And so to me, it's like, it's not a Kool-Aid, it's not cult. Like, they've just produced a supreme product, a supreme culture, and a supreme place to do business. And people are passionate about the brand, and they want to advance the brand. And it has nothing to do with, you know, you don't do this, you know, it's fantastic, man. Like, it's, the company itself is fantastic. Like, I can't say anything bad about it.
Because I'm not gonna lie. I love you guys' community and the way y'all interact. But when you said some people consider you guys a cult, a quick image popped up in my head. Like, I'm walking in the Traeger headquarters. You're serving me these awesome burgers, and then you open up the door, and I walk into the Scientology Center or some crap, and all this crazy stuff going on.
Right? They got the Traeger banner, like, on a cross, like they're burning it, you know? Like, I don't even know.
No, I love it, though, man. I love it. And another thing you mentioned, though, when you were talking about it, is I got to double back to what I said about the barbecue community and how you guys are so loving and a brotherhood and a sisterhood. The one thing y'all do have a really bloodthirsty war about is the wood chip and the coal thing and all. What is all that about?
Yeah, so that's a lot of purists, man. There's a lot of people that are purists, and they hate on, you know, they hate on new technology, and it's just kind of the way it is. Like, in any walk of life, it's not just Traeger versus charcoal. Like,
they don't understand it. They don't understand it.
Well, it's not that they don't understand it. It's that they just hate on anything that's new. They hate on what's not
traditional.
I don't know. Yeah, because, I mean, barbecue's a tradition. Like, you know, you think about what barbecue really is, the history of it and all that. It's a tradition. It's happened for hundreds.
It's America.
Yeah, 100%. And it's open fire, and it's offset smoking, and, you know, Traeger's been around for 35 years, and they've revolutionized the industry, but that's the big part of it, is that they're doing something that makes everybody able to smoke a brisket, where before you really had to hone in your skills to be able to do anything with a brisket. And so that's where a lot of people hate on it, is a little bit of that.
They're a little upset because, I used to have to smoke this old school way, and it took me forever and 3 days to get my meat, and now this nonsense, in a couple hours they good to go.
Yeah, man. I had someone tell me at a rib competition that they should outlaw all pellet grills from rib competitions. I'm like, well, what are you scared of? If your weight's so superior, what are you scared of, right? Like,
If you're so good, join the gang. Get with the pellet crew and do it that way, and then
or,
shine there.
or kick our ass, man. If you're worried about it, then kick our ass. We'll see
Yeah,
how it goes.
basically.
You
Yeah,
know?
basically. Yeah, true that.
And
I completely agree with that.
it,
Look, there's no room for the crying and the whining in the game. You're either
no,
going to play or go sit down over there in the stands with some popcorn and enjoy the show.
absolutely, man. And I'm happy to pull up my new sweet commercial trailer, my new commercial Traeger trailer at an event, and then people go like, "Oh my god, what the hell is that thing?" I'm like, "Hey, it's a Traeger, man. What you know about this?" And
What
I
you know
mean,
about this? Pull up with that power. Pull up on that power, little boy. For real. Hey, yo, Pun, it was a pleasure. It was an honor. Yo, thanks for the fun and the laughter. I appreciate it. And thanks for the insight, man. You about to listen, you might have awoken the beast in me, man. I'm about to hit the grill. I'm about to do some training, my man. For
I
real.
want to see it, man. I want to see it. Yeah, and I'm actually headed to Florida tomorrow. So you're talking about Florida, so that's where I'm headed tomorrow, man.
Oh, yo, so I know you're gonna hook up some grilled gator somehow.
Well, I would love to. I would absolutely love to.
What part of Florida are you going to?
I'm going to Melbourne, Florida.
Melbourne. Oh, you ever been there?
Never been. I actually been to Orlando once, which is
Okay,
not that far from there.
not
So
that far, no. Hey, while you're in Melbourne, bro, listen, there's plenty of wonderful barbecue spots up there.
yeah,
Melbourne's a beautiful city. Good stuff to look at. And even the surrounding towns, you're not gonna be that far from Clearwater Beach. You're gonna have a great time over there, bro. You got
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. So it's gonna be filled with work, and I'm stoked about it, man. I'm just like. I know I'm about to be sweating for like the next 10 days, so I'm trying to prepare my life, even though it's hot where we're at now, but I don't know. That humidity is something else, man.
Yeah, listen, you're gonna need a towel at all times. All times. I would suggest take a rubber glove, pack that thing with ice, right up in the back, right up in the neck area, and you good to go for at least 4 hours.
For at least 4 hours.
At least
If I'm
four
lucky,
hours,
it's
you're
going to
gonna be
last
all
four
right.
hours.
Hey man, you
Absolutely.
got you got any shout outs you want to send out to anybody, and make sure you tell everybody where to find you at on social media, brother.
But yeah, man, I mean, I just shout out all the companies that work with me, you know, Traeger. I seen Five Monkeys barbecue sauce on here earlier. They're one of my biggest supporters. I love those people. They're fantastic company, best barbecue sauce in the business. I've said it 100 times. I'm saying it again. Meat
I've seen
Church.
you talk about them. I've seen you talk about them.
Oh yeah, Five Monkeys barbecue sauce is where it's at, man. I was not a lover of barbecue sauce until I had Five Monkeys. So
Okay.
yeah, they changed it for me. So Five Monkeys barbecue sauce, Meat Church. I'm an ambassador for Meat Church. They're a great supporter of mine. Meat Church, Pacific Flyway Supplies here locally out of Dixon. They're a great store. I'm good friends with their owner. Great people. They actually sell a ton of barbecue stuff. They sell ammunition, so that's pretty awesome too.
Hey,
Um,
yeah.
oh yeah,
Let's
Meter,
go.
Meter, Meter's a great supporter of mine. So the Meter Maid, if you don't have one, you need to get one because it makes life super easy when you have one of those meters in your life. So J. Christopher Rubs, Redmond Salt. I got Whiskey and Hardtack. They recently just went away as a beard oil company, but they were great supporters of mine, and I love their products. So, uh, Food Meets Fire, Mr. Barbecue Steve, love that guy.
Hey,
Booyah,
Boomie
MC
Fire, what
Barbecue.
up, bro?
Hell yeah, the Borrachos Cochinos. We just won first place at our rib competition last weekend, so got to give love to my boys Chuck and AJ. So, got to give
That's
love
what's
to my
up.
boys, man.
Congratulations, y'all. That's what's up. And if you don't mind, do me a favor if you got time after the video. Hey, put all those at every one of those, man. At all your ambassador stuff you're doing and all the accounts that support you. Add them in the comments. I'd like to follow those accounts as well and see what's going on. Five Monkeys, I'm gonna go attack that account after this. I'd like to try some new barbecue sauce and see what's going on too. And I
Hell
want to
yeah, man.
follow that account as well, man. Yo, Pun. Thank you, my man, Grill Master. Hey, tap that
Hey,
fire button for my
real
man, the
quick,
Grill Master.
real quick, if you do appreciate bacon, you got to follow a guy that he uses Five Monkeys barbecue sauce to bake with. So, yeah, I'll send you that account. That's my boy Andy, WizKid. A place for food is what is it? His handle is a place for food.
A place for food. Yo, yeah, put that in the comments too. I definitely want to check that out. Cause we've been following each other for years. You know I love to try to mix savory and sweet. I love that. So I want to check out what he's doing as well. Yo,
Absolutely, man.
thanks, my man. Pun versus food, baby. Yo, Cheftorious loves you. Yo, thanks for being the first grill master on here. We appreciate the tips and all the knowledge. And everybody, you heard it here first from my man, Grill Master Pun. Get yourself a Traeger. It's going to make your life a whole lot easier if you're introducing yourself into the barbecue world.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, Sean, having me on, man.
Hey,
I'm glad we got to meet up, man.
hey, I'm going to connect with you because next time I see you, we're going to do this live.
Dude, I'm so down. Like, we do some events here at Pacific Flower Supply sometime, so I want to see you here. Absolutely, man.
No doubt, man. Yo, peace and love. Pun.
All right,
Peace
much
and
love,
love.
man. Appreciate you, brother.
Cheftorious episode 20 with Grillmaster Pun versus Food. Check them out. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all stopping by. California, we out, baby.
Later, brother.
Later.